Here we are at Subash House, and we've parked our car, and there's our coach. We're taken to the airport, and off we go to another Rotary adventure. There's our president.
G'day.
G'day. Yes, that's mine. Well, off we go. Our hotel. Here's our organiser. G'day, David.
If you've forgotten the programme, these are this and these are here. Some of the rooms are ready, some of them are not.
I'll get you on video now, haven't I? Enjoying the nice views there, are we?
Yes. No hankering to go off and be the crew lady.
15 of us came out.
Wait by car.
No, we're getting
Christine, come on. Here comes the president, our president, and the organiser, David.
Organiser, you've heard of a drink in a brewery?
Very close to
Hi, John.
You know what this is like? It's like one of those in the Western movies, you know? They're sitting at a card table and he takes out a little piece. You know these people in the derringers.
Yeah.
Tiny little ones, you know, they have 2 bullets in it.
Oh dear. Hello.
Hello.
We will be separated for 1 hour.
If you want to pay me, I'll take the money.
Watch what you say now.
Good evening, Captain.
Hi, how do you do? I'm Dinesh.
What walks in it?
Oh, the cameraman does his job.
However, we are a relatively large group for walking through the streets, and if you want to hear me, you've got to make a very close group around me in order to catch what I'm saying. I can't speak very much louder, and there is traffic interference. I understand you are a Rotarian party from Britain, I suspect, not from Germany. From where?
London.
From London. So my rented this afternoon, lovely ground. It's really rare trees. Yes, but they have got and it's very
monasteries. A square of land was surrounded by buildings on 4 sides, and this is how the yards or the courts come about. As you look into this space, you perceive that it is surrounded by buildings on all four sides. Straight ahead is the chapel. Each college has its own chapel. Oxford was founded. So Oxford is the old, and Michael Middleton, Kate Middleton's father, for the wedding that fitted so well, if you remember on TV. And downstairs are the tailors, where if one is during working hours, if one walks close past the windows, one can look at the tailor's work, onto the tailor's work tables downstairs, because they are also rope makers, and they show the
You are coming from the other side.
I've seen you.
Professor Sir Stephen Hawking, he unveiled it. And it's called a chromophage, because with its front force, it moves the works, the clock works, and thereby takes our time, so it eats our time. This prehistoric.
Hi, Ativa.
I got you, don't worry.
The guy on top of said it's gone in somebody's office. I'll go and
Oh, what is that, Mr. President?
Group leader.
Group leader.
I've lost my group.
You lost your group.
I've lost my group.
Have you got one as well, Christy?
Yes, I am.
And have you lost your group?
I've lost my group.
You lost your group as
Yeah,
well?
but the group leaders know where we are.
Is this Irish coffee?
Egyptian.
Egyptian coffee.
Very arty.
I thought Irish had already had a coffee.
I just want chops.
I just thought we'd get off the road, you see. No, going down there. Coming by car. You can't want a plantation.
The life of the ocean waves, the life of the ocean winds. Where's your captain's cap?
Ah! There's someone getting some tuition, training. Lord knows what it's going to be like for us.
Creo que primero te tiene que aceptar en la universidad y luego tú...
trying to catch some film falling in.
I've paid him £5 to trip up someone. So I'll get you on video getting wet.
It's going to be very boring.
No, why not? She could press it up. This one.
I'll take a picture of
No.
taking a picture of that.
Yeah, that one. Yeah. Oh, it's mine. Very nice. I can see you both of you. You take another one.
The wooden one.
That's it. Is it?
It's called the mathematical
Oh,
bridge.
good. Thank you.
Some sort of
Oh.
mathematical.
Hi, everybody.
Nice to meet you. My name's James. I'll be your chauffeur today.
Thank
Everybody
you.
here been punting before?
I can take
Yes.
yours, Colin.
Yeah, that's a yes in front. Have you
I
got
have done
No.
the punting one.
Pardon?
I've been doing the punting in this one.
Did you do it yourself? Or
Yes, 25 years ago.
25 years ago, so you've not done the tour.
No.
You don't have to pay at all then. I'll just make everything
Can't do it now. It's too late.
That was a crash. Oh, here comes another crash.
You stay away from them boats.
Yeah, there's plenty of that sort of antics on the river, especially in the summer.
You're still illegal at this time. Well, you chose the chemical castration.
Hopefully this time next year I'll be...
As long as you get A stars.
as long as you get good grades.
It has to
King's
do at
College?
SBA and A stars.
And yeah, exactly. Yeah. Cambridge actually dates back to 1823 in the design that we have at the moment. But the bridging point itself dates all the way back to 731 AD. Back to the time of the Romans.
Was that our loss?
Yeah.
Pardon? Yep. Where's the mouth of it? So the river actually becomes, it comes to River Great Choppy.
Oh. There's a lot of boats behind us.
Which I think only really adds to the character of it. Notice each archway is very different size, and the middle archway is sort of standing in the middle. It was actually built across the single side of Cromwell's body.
You must have gone in and ringing
They
wet.
buried it in a secret location at the old college he used to study at here in Cambridge, which is called. And there
Hello, what's this battery? Oh, I bet I'll get another battery.
No, don't.
It's like a winner.
Rotary gathering. When everybody talks. Right. David Fell wishes to address the gathered throng. The floor is yours.
I'll come down there that you can hear me.
Do we have to?
I'll come down there too so that you can hear me. Everybody can hear me. I hope so. I'll speak very loud. I'll put my wine there. Don't you drink that.
That's right.
So I hope you enjoyed the college. We tried here to show you how the upper people live, the important people in the UK, the politicians and the David Camerons, and all these people who come to Cambridge. If you are educated at Cambridge, you are pretty well assured of a wonderful future, which is one of the universities. For the first time I ever came here, what they do, every month, they dine like this. The students dine like this, just on a table like this, with the fellows, who are the teachers. And you know, in Cambridge, most of the teaching is 1-to-1 or 2-to-1. So you only have one tutor to one student, or two tutors. It just depends on what you're doing. But it's a phenomenal way of teaching. But if you graduate from here, you are pretty assured of a very, very good job. But when I first came here, and dined in this place. We had in Germany, it is called Hassa. Do you know this? This is hare, rabbit thing. Hassa, is it Hassa? Hassa. Do you know it? Really here?
Yeah.
Hassa, you know it? Hassa. Okay, I'm doing my best. But this meal, I came from a very small family. My father, he ran a working company, and we came here and we had this hassa. And what they do with hassa, I don't know if they do it in Germany. They hang it up until it goes rotten. And then they cook it. And I couldn't eat it. And I'm in this dining room and I'm supposed to eat it and I'm in here. I couldn't eat it. It was horrible. And that was my first experience of the university. I don't know if they cook it like that in Germany, I have no idea. But it's very, very strong and a massive strong flavour. But it was a real experience. And we tried to replicate it here for you. We decided to have English lamb because Anne said we would like English lamb, so I did it. But we thought you'd like to see how the students eat. Every month the students would sit like this with the professors and they would eat this and they would wear a black tie like the old, there we are, a black tie like and we have Dr. Horner. Thank you. And when you finished your time here, you've probably worn out 3 black tie suits. My last black tie suit has lasted me for 30 years. And I wear it once every 3 months, or 4 months. But we hope you've enjoyed yourself and you've got a little bit of experience of how the university life works. And it's a sort of privileged life here in Cambridge. And we hope you've enjoyed yourself.
Thank you.
Thank you. Can I ask a question to David?
You can.
Who was paying for this dinner to the students?
You.
Oh,
You.
no, the students.
No, the university usually pays for it.
University.
Yeah, and you have to be on super behaviour. Oh, because the professors are here where Ray is and the top table here and they're watching you that you can use a knife and fork properly and you can.
But
Thank you very. Don't forget your wine.
Oh my!
My Rotary friends and fellows, our time in Cambridge is nearly over, as tomorrow we all return home. But I hope that we will take with us many happy memories of our time here. Memories that will stay with us until we meet again in your homeland, hopefully next year. Rotary is about friendship and fellowship, and in this short time we have had together has strengthened that belief. Our two clubs have a strong bond, which was created by the greatly missed Eddie Truman, and it is a great honour to see Elka here with us this evening. We have made new friendships and also rekindled old ones. There are many people who have worked very hard to make this weekend a success, but special praise must be given to David Fell. Who took over the International Committee. David, may I as President, on behalf of the club, offer you my heartfelt thanks. You have set a very high standard for our new chairman to follow. This is where it gets interesting.
Is it in
Guten
German?
Abend.
You speak Spanish.
Rotary Guten Abend, Rotary Freund und Kollegen. Unser Gentlemen sind ihr in Cambridge, gehe morgen leider schon wieder zu Ende. Aber ich hoffe, dass viele schöne und Kameradschaft und wir haben wieder in der Kursen Ziel miteinander, das ist sie bekräftigt. Yes. Wir haben neue Freunde gewonnen und auch alte wieder aufgeschrieben. Viele Leute haben sich größer Mühe gegeben und dieses Wochenende erfolgreich zu gestalten.
Ja.
Besonderen Lob darf ich unseren David Fell aussprechen, der das International Committee übernommen hat. David, darf ich dir als Präsident im Namen unseres Clubs meinen herzlichen Dank aussprechen.
Ja.
Du hast für unseren neuen Chairman ein hohes Niveau gesetzt. Meine Freunde, bitte habt über Glas und lasst und das Wohl von Rotary an den Freunden auf der Gänsenwelt trinken.
Ja.
Prost!
Prost!
Toast.
Elke wishes to say a few words,
Very few.
which will be very much better German than mine. Elke.
I should hope so.
Next year you
Guten Abend, liebe Freunde aus England und aus Deutschland. Es ganz kurz, ich sage es erstmal auf Deutsch. Als langjähriger Rotarier, nichts hätte Eddie mehr Freude bereitet als ein Zusammentreffen von euren Clubs, insbesondere in diesem alten und historischen Ort wie Cambridge. Möge diese Freundschaft noch lange anhalten und sich weiter vertiefen. In diesem Sinne wünsche ich beiden Clubs viel Erfolg in ihren Zielen und in ein langes, gesundes Leben. Danke. Jetzt ein bisschen auf Englisch.
Ja.
Good evening, dear friends from Germany and England. As a long-standing Rotarian, I think it's, how many years? 35? 37? John, how many years? I should know, but I don't exactly. But anyway, as a long-standing Rotarian, nothing would have given Eddie more pleasure than to see this meeting between your two clubs, especially in such an old and historic place as Cambridge. May this friendship carry on for a long time, and may it grow from strength to strength. In this spirit, I wish you both success, both clubs success, and in your aims, and a long and healthy life. Thank you.
Before I ask Hans, can we toast Elke?
Yeah. Yeah. Cheers.
Elke.
Cheers.
Hans, the floor is yours.
Thank you. Mr. President, fellow Rotarians, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, it's a great pleasure and honor for me to talk to you on behalf of our Rotary Club Hermes Karl Hunsrück. I have to apologize that our current president, Helmut Mörsdorf, for certain immigration reasons, which are well known, could not come here. Therefore, he was so fond to be here with all of us, and even I reminded him, take your Rotary chain, but unfortunately he couldn't come. So I have to step in. But I had been in touch with you for quite some years, so it's for me a pleasure to step in. And first of all, I have to express my gratitude to you, Ray, and especially David, to you for the perfect organization. last night already, and today we have really learned a lot about Cambridge, and we enjoyed the stay here, and we will go home with very wonderful memories about this university town of Cambridge. So let me remind that this year is also the year that we can celebrate the 5th anniversary of our friendship between Rotary Club Hornchurch and Upminster and our Rotary Club of Hermeskeil Hunsrück. So we both have these double names which are not so easy to pronounce, but by the way of pronunciation, Ray, your German was perfect. I only
If you noticed, it was only the
no, but next time
Hornchurch and Upminster members who ridiculed me.
I will only one recommendation: next time, put it in bigger letters. That's right. Because it's so hard to read this.
It is.
But I brought a copy of this twinning agreement because it's really interesting to memorize what on February 1st, 2008 was signed. And this signature to the agreement actually is the work of Elke's late husband, Eddie, because he was so anxious that we should form a partnership. And here, present today, Heidi was on our side also one of the driving forces. So this was prepared, and we formally signed it at that time from our president, Frank Kramp, and at your side from Margareta Hamilton. So we say that we want to promote international harmony between our countries, and we want to actively encourage close cooperation between the members and sponsoring joint projects and offering mutual support for other club activities. The club also worked to establish friendship and understanding by arranging visits to each other districts from time to time. Now I have to admit I made too small letters here. It's difficult to read.
Next time put bigger ones.
But this twinning agreement, actually we followed it. We initially worked for several years on a Brazil project, which was very successful, and you supported this project with a substantial contribution of funds. And then afterwards you had a Sri Lanka project where we participated. And I hope that in the future we will find again some kind of international project where we can jointly work on that. Now, regarding our partnership meetings, I also want to memorize, and some of our groups are new, so they don't know. We had in 2008 your visit to Trier, and we spent there a nice weekend. We showed you the old city of Trier. We had some nice Mosel wine. A year later, you were a tremendous host, showing us your fascinating city of London. And we walked around, and I think, George, you were very active at that time, taking us on the riverside and the London Eye, and so it was great. A year later, I was in charge in our club, and since I'm so closely related to the city of Berlin, because my wife, when somebody asks her where you're from in Germany, she doesn't say Trier, she always answered Berlin. So I had to, I with great enthusiasm, I prepared the visit to Berlin, and we had a synchronized city tour. I did the German part, the English part, and Brigitte did the German part, so we took you around, and she even had to learn the Prussian kings and emperors. And today I bought a ruler with the English kings and queens, so I will memorize that for the next time. But Berlin was certainly very enjoyable, and we went to a theater show at Friedrichstadtpalast, which is also
And an Indian meal at the end.
And we had at the Bombay restaurant, we have a lovely Indian meal.
Several times afterwards
So-
already. We love it.
And then you always top it. A year later, you put Canterbury, and Canterbury was really great. We all came by car because it's so close. I think within 6 hours or so we could get there. It was really exciting. So then we had to search for another place in Germany. We found Cologne. Cologne, we showed you around. I think Cologne was also quite interesting.
Yes, very good.
And now we have been here in Cambridge. We enjoyed Cambridge. And looking into the future, I made the suggestion that we should once again concentrate on the Mosel Valley.
Hunting on the Mosel.
Maybe. I don't know whether hunting is available. But we have plenty of boats there, so we should organize something and not Trier, but somewhere. But in order to really get this done, we have thought in our club that we would nominate a new driving force, and that's my good friend Andreas. He volunteered. So thank you, Andreas. So from now on, you have
I was supposed to say something.
later on. Give me a few more minutes. So in future, and I understand at your side it will be Jerry Harrington to work on this field. So you certainly will work out the time and the place. So we will have something very attractive, and we hope that you will come in a big number next year also to the Mosel Valley. And I can promise you, next time we will be more participants from our club. But I think the wonderful thing is during these 5-6 years now, we have established personal relationship, friendships, and it's really always nice that we meet and we know each other, so it's really lovely. And once again, the driving force behind all that was really Eddie. So Elke, I'm very grateful to Eddie, who rest in peace. He was our good friend, and he will remain our friend, and he gives us this challenge that we should continue with his friendship between Hornchurch Upminster and Hermes Kyle Hunsrück. So this is my wish for the future, and once again, many thanks to all of you, and especially to David for having organized that, and you, Mr. President, for all members of your club. And my wish is, let us continue this friendship for many years in the future. Thank you. Toast, cheers.
Cheers, toast.
Hornchurch and Upminster.
Thank you very much indeed.
Oh, could I have a handshake again, please? Could I have, excuse me, could I have a handshake again, please?
I think you're nominated.
Excellent.
Okay.
Thank you.
So sorry, Andreas wants to.
I don't want to. Dear friends, I'm quite surprised to be the successor of Hans. I feel very honored, and you'll be very surprised because my capabilities of organization are not quite as developed as those of Hans. But one thing I wanted to add is for David, the rabbits or Hasen have a different story in our country. You know, there's this lady who would like to have a stewed rabbit for lunch, so he sends out her husband to go hunting. So he goes hunting and he can't get a rabbit or a hare. He waits for hours. There's he misses them, of course. So he goes back and he sees the butchers and they have fresh venison. So he buys a rabbit, but it's already skinned. So he comes home and his wife's very happy. He says, "Why, you're lucky blighter, you really got one." "Yes," he says, "but how come he's already skinned?" "Ah, yes," he says, I got him when he was bathing."
So the name of Gare and Hase is so similar. Cemetery of the war,
Hello, Janet.
No, they can't.
Hi, Jules. Hi, Jerry. And there's our president over there, who gave a wonderful speech in German.
That proves it. It was working. Let yourself, that's it.
Oh no, the battery's flickering.
That's it. You own yourself. You own yourself.
Floor 5? Did that say floor 5?
Yes.
Eh?
You didn't want to go with
Last night it said
Oh no, I'm coming in. I'm coming in.
floor 10. It said floor 10 yesterday. It said floor. God knows what happened. It said floor 10. Yeah.
I know, it was 13 last night.
This is a fantastic lift, though, isn't it? Wow!
It only allows you to press it. You've got to press it again.
Oh, what's that then?
David, I think. It clicked.
Oh, what have we got here? It's got me. Do you know which is the only way I'll get on video? That's right. That's right.
I know you did. Thank you so much. You know, thank you so much.
Time to go home. Time to go home, Carol.
Yes, time to go.
Time to go
home. Time to go home.
And a good time had by all.
How about you, Brian?
Yes, sir, Captain.
Would that annoy you if I put that there?
Cambridge rapist.
Rapist?
Rapist.
No,
This was in 1975-76. I wasn't here.
Oh, does it want to hear
Too young. You want the story I can give you?
Yeah, okay.
First stand.
But
First stand
you're on
story.
camera though, Subash.
Yes.
You're on camera
Oh,
at the moment.
This is a young.
Oh, I'm turning it off now.